Welcome back to Bushnell-Prairie City High School here as we are just about set for our varsity contest. I want to remind you that the pre- and post-game show sponsor for BPC Sports on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, is JoJo's Gaming Parlor. They offer the... And we'll get JoJo's ready in. Here's we're getting ready for our national anthem. BPC pep band with the national anthem. We're going to turn it over to Nate Zeringer on the far side for the starting lineups here tonight before our varsity contest.
At guard, number 1, Jagger Bartlett. At guard, number 2, Carter Freetag. At center, number 34, Jackson Spencer. At forward, number 24, Chase Bickerman. At forward, at number 23, Rylan Reimels. Rockets are coached by Tyler Crum and assisted by Chuck Thomas, Tyler Dimmitt, and Lucas Hutter.
And now, for the first time this year, the spotlight introduction for BPC.
Bushnell-Prairie City Spartans. At guard, number 3, Connor Paul. At guard, number 5, at center, number 23, Dylan King. At forward, number 20, Braylon Griffith. At forward, number 24, Ryan Adler. The Spartans are coached by Shane Curry and assisted by Caden Wolfile. Tonight's officials are Todd Hammond, James Williams, and Daryl Edmondson.
And thanks for tuning in here to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Russell Industry coming in at 0-3, BPC at 0-5. And if you're watching for Russell Industry, the guy to watch out for, the guy going to be jumping up in the middle circle, Carter Freetag, a 6'5 junior, coming off a 36-point performance last week against Riverton. Thanks to our buddy Shelby Brigette for passing that information along. As it'll be Freetag and Griffiths, and the tap controlled by Russell Industry. Ball loose on the floor, picked up by Darren Ruffin-Thomas for BPC. And jump ball will stay with BPC. As we've got our scoreboard, finally set. Griffiths with it, right wing. On top, Palm. JV squad for Rushville Industry moving to 2-2 on the season as they pick up a win in the opener over BPC. Just underway, right side, Griffiths with it. Now back to Palm. Over to King, off of King's hand, over to Ruffin Thomas. Reimel's going to pick up Ruffin Thomas. Shot up, no good. Free tag for the rebound for Rushville Industry. He'll outlet over to Jagger Bartlett, and free tags 3 up and good. And free tag with a steal the other way. Left-hand layup up and good. 5-0 lead for Rushville Industry. Free tag and Bartlett on the double team. Griffiths with it now for BPC. Ruffin Thomas with it now. We'll take it out, set it out up top. 5-0 lead for the Rockets. 6.5 to play here in the first quarter. Adler right side. Griffiths far near corner. Thought about a 3. Sides against it. Going to bring it out and set it up out front. Over to King. Palm. Rushville coached by Tyler Crum, Chuck Thomas, Tyler Dimmitt, and Lucas Utter. Shot up, no good. Free tag with the rebound for Rushville Industry. Bartlett 3, in and out, no good. Rebound, controlled to the Rockets. Shot up by number 34, Jackson Spencer, no. But he'll go to the line. Nope, that is not Spencer, my apologies. 23, Ryland Reimolds. He'll go to the line for 2. And I think Dylan King whistled for the foul, his first, team's first. 7-0 lead, or 6-0 lead, my apologies, for the Rockets as Reimolds hits the first. Second one, a little short rebound to Rushville Industry. 24, Chase Bickerman up on the shot, but he'll be fouled and go to the line on the shot. Connor Palm whistle for the foul, his first, team's second. To the line, number 24, Bickerman, and his first one rattles around good. He'll have one more. 7-0 lead now for Rushville Industry. And this one up a little short, rebound to Reimolds. And Rushville Industry another opportunity here with 5:50 to play. Free tag over to Reimolds, left wing, near corner. That is Bickerman. Shot up, no. Adler there for the rebound for BPC. He'll get it over to Ruffin Thomas. Palm going to fire up a 3 and hit. Sports Corner 3 for Connor Palm. BPC on the board, 7-3. Here comes Reimolds to Bartlett. Bartlett to free tag. Left side 3 on the way. Gets stuck at the convergence of the rim and the backboard. And it'll go to BPC on the missed 3. Nope, my apologies. It'll stay with Rushville Industry. Free tag to inbound. Gets it to Bickerman. Free tag. Be doubled by Thomas and Griffith. Picks up the dribble. Cross court. They're going to go to Bartlett. Now inside to Spencer. 3 up. No good. Rebound down to Ruffin Thomas for BPC. He's going to push a little bit and runs into Bartlett. And an offensive foul on Ruffin Thomas. His first, team's third. 4:56 to play here in the opening quarter. 7-3. Thanks for tuning in tonight, and let us know where you're tuned into. Watching TSSR Game Time Live. Free tag 3 up, no good. Rebound tapped around and controlled in the backcourt by free tag. He'll get it across midcourt, down to 4:35 to go, over to Reimolds. Inside, Spencer. Freitag going to drive baseline right side layup up, no good. Gets his put back up and good. Carter Freitag with 7 and a 9-3 6-point advantage for Russell Industry. Full court pressure and a traveling violation on BPC. He'll give it right back to Russell Industry. As Cam Shin going to check in, number 11 for BPC. Jagger Bartlett to inbounds, gets it back from Reimolds. Now Freitag right wing. Reimolds back to Freitag. He's going to fire up a 3 and an out, no good. Rebound tapped around, controlled by Adler and BPC. Outlet to Shin. Palm going to drive baseline left side, no. Shin there for the putback, blocked by Freitag, and a foul going to be whistled on the floor on BPC, and that might be number 2 on Connor Palm. It's going to be the second on Palm, team's 4th. Just past the halfway mark, 3:58 to play here in the first quarter, 9-3 lead. King going to check in. Palm will check out. Rylan Reimolds will bring it up, picks up the dribble, swings around right side to Freitag. Free throw line to Spencer. Freitag cross court to Bartlett. Good job of staying in bounds. Freitag going to drive right side, layup up, blocked, tapped around and controlled by Shin and BPC. He'll push, and he's going to be whistled for a travel. Back to JoJo's Gaming Parlor. They offer the best gaming experience in the McDonough County area. Stop in for a cold drink and a chance to take home a nice wad of cash while you're at it. Also on Game Nights, check out the TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH Events live on the big screens. Come join your friends at JoJo's located at 776 North Cole Street in Bushnell and cheer the Spartans on to victory. 3 up by Reimolds, no good. Bartlett with the rebound for Russell Industries. Spencer with it, free throw line, lost the handle momentarily. And we're going to get a foul on Shin. That'll be his first, team's 5th, and no fouls on Russell Industry, and that's going to put Jackson Spencer at the line for 2 as BPC already in the bonus, or Russell Industry already in the bonus with 5 team fouls on BPC. First one by Jackson Spencer, the senior 6'1" forward, off, no good. He'll have one more. Second one up, and this one no good. King for the rebound for BPC. Griffiths will bring it up across midcourt for the Spartans. Down to 3:05 to play, 9-3 lead for the Rockets. Adler with it, left wing, now on top to King. Shin, right side, right corner, near corner to Griffiths. He's going to drive and get it to Adler. Shin's going to fire up a 3 and hit. Sports Corner 3 for Cam Shin. 9-6 lead now for Russell Industry. Freitag with it, right wing to Reimolds. Back to Freitag. He's going to fire up a flat set 3 and hit. Sports Corner 3 for Carter Freitag. He's got 10 and a 12-6 lead. A 30-second timeout taken by Coach Curry and BPC. We'll keep it right here and tell you about Rosie's Pizza. They offer something for everyone with pasta, sandwiches, and, of course, pizza. Dine in or carry out at 458 East Main Street in Bushnell. They also deliver to Good Hope there and all points in between. For delivery, call 309-772-2101. And also brought to you by King Family Chiropractic with locations in Bushnell and Macomb. Supports BPC Athletics. They offer office hours in Macomb Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. In Bushnell, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. To set an appointment, call 309-837-MyDC. That's 6932. And don't forget, they also perform DOT, and CDL physicals for just $85. Spartan basketball out of the timeout. 6-point lead, 12-6. Griffiths with it for BPC. Gets it over to Ruffin Thomas. Back to Griffiths. Full court pressure now to Adler. Back to Ruffin Thomas. He's going to drive and kick out. Griffiths thought about 3. He's going to Jump stop, shot up, no good. Got his own rebound, puts it back up, and no good. But he'll go to the line for 2. Foul whistled on Jackson Spencer. Spencer's first, and the first Rocket team foul here in the first quarter. Braylon Griffiths, first one up, first one good. 12-7 lead for Rushville Industry. As Adler and King going to switch spots as King will go down on the lane. Second one by Griffiths up and good. He's got 2. 4-point lead for the Rockets at 12-8. Bartlett to Reimolds. Bartlett with it right wing. Inside to Spencer, free throw line. Out to Reimolds, down to 1:45 to play. Here in the first quarter, 12-8 in favor of Rushville Industry. Ball loose, out of bounds, going to go off of BPC. It'll stay with Rushville Industry. Rylan Reimolds will set it up, picks up the dribble, goes left wing to free tag, cross court Bartlett. Reimolds back to free tag, cross court. Bartlett going to straighten up a 3, no. Shin with a rebound, 1:25 to go. Here comes BPC. Shin on top to Ruffin Thomas. Adler's going to fire up a 3 off, no good. Shin with a rebound. He's going to stop and pop one from about 18. A little flat off the front of the rim, no good. Here comes Rushville Industry. Reimolds all the way, blocked by the rim. Shot put back by Bartlett, no, and we're going to get a foul on BPC. Dylan King's second. Jagger Bartlett at the line for 2. 12-8 lead, 1:06 to play here in the opening quarter. Bartlett on the way with the first. It's up and off to the left, no good. Ian Escapa, number 21, in for Rushville Industry, and 42, John Malda into the ball game for BPC. And Bartlett 1 of 2 at the line. 5-point lead for the Rockets at 13-8. Backcourt pressure by Rushville Industry. Griffiths cross court to Adler. Hands off to Shin. Shin's going to fire up a 3 air balls at free tag with the rebound. Down to Scappa, going to be poked out of bounds off of Ruffin Thomas. Will stay with the Rockets. Bartlett with it, left wing on top to Reimolds. Scappa, far side. Down to free tag, little 12-footer, too strong. Bartlett up for the shot, no, but we're going to get a foul on Ruffin Thomas, and that's going to be Darren's second. And that's going to send Bartlett back to the line, 1 of 2 thus far. First one up, first one good. 14-8, 35.5 to play here in the opening quarter. Bartlett with one more, hits this one. So 3 of 4 in the quarter from the line for Bartlett. And a 7-point lead for the Rockets, down to 35 seconds to play, 15-8. Ruffin Thomas, he's going to drive all the way, shot up over Bartlett, good. First 2 for Ruffin Thomas, 5-point lead, 15-10. Bartlett now to Reimolds, down to 15 seconds. Escapa, free throw line. Free tag shot up by 24, Bickerman. No on the shot, and he'll go to the line for 2 on the foul. He'll go on John Malda, his first. Chase Bickerman to the line for 2, 1 of 2 thus far in the contest. First one up a little short. 11.2 seconds to play. Second one, banks off, no good. Reimolds there for the rebound, no on the shot, but he'll go to the line for 2. BPC racking up some fouls here. 24, Ryan Adler, his first. 9 fouls on BPC by my count in the first quarter. Reimold's first one up and good. So he's got 2 points in the contest, 6-point lead at 16-10 for Rushville Industry. 9 seconds to go, first quarter. And we've got a official stoppage for a moment. So what we'll do is we'll step aside and we'll be right back here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
My name is Kelsey Cunningham. I'm a nurse practitioner with the cardiology department here at McDonough District Hospital. Cardiology is like a big puzzle. A lot of things can be traced back to the heart, and to see somebody in your office at the beginning of the process really down on themselves and, not feeling like their best self, and I think in their mind never really thinking that they're going to recover from that, to fast forward 6 months where they're back doing things they once did. It's the ultimate goal, and I love to see it happen.
Back here at Bushnell-Prairie City High School, as there's 9 seconds to play here in the opening quarter. Ryan Reimolds will have one more. Reimolds with one more, 6-point lead for the Rockets. Make it, well, it'll stay 6 as that one is short. BPC with a shot to try and get something on the board here with 9 seconds to play. Anderson into the ball game for BPC. Griffiths down to 5, 4 seconds. Anderson, head fake, floats one up. It's going to have it swatted away by Bickerman, and that will end the opening half of play. 16-10 in favor of the Rockets. We'll be back in just a moment. This is TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
Every McDonough District Hospital sports medicine and rehabilitation patient receives one-on-one appointment times with a licensed staff member. They develop a personalized recovery and treatment plan to turn your setback into a comeback. We offer physical and occupational therapy, vestibular rehabilitation, speech-language pathology, cardiac and pulmonary rehabilitation, dry needling, and pelvic floor therapy. MDH, your community physical therapy partner, growing our legacy one patient at a time.
The KitchenAid fan-enabled Pro Dry system combines a heating element and fan for optimal drying performance. It circulates hot air around dishes to give them a thorough dry. Choose the extended Pro Dry option to add an extra 15 minutes of heated drying for loads that need it. Dishes come out dry and sparkling, ready for more enjoying.
Back here at Bushnell-Prairie City High School as we are set for quarter number 2. Be BPC basketball to start the second, as Brantland Griffiths will inbound to Ruffin Thomas for BPC. Griffiths going to fire up a 3, a little short. Anderson fighting in there for the rebound, picked up by Escapa for Rushville Industry. Outlet down, Reimolds. Free tag, 3 in and out, no good. Shin with a rebound for BPC. Ruffin Thomas, right wing. He'll step back and hit a 3. It's going to be short. And back to Rushville Industry. Connor Palm into the ballgame for BPC for Anderson. Six-point lead for Rushville Industry, 16-10. Don't forget, chat us up. Let us know where you're watching into here on this Friday evening. As free tag, the ball moving around. Scapa far side. Inside they go to Bickerman. Bartlett, Reimolds, Scapa, the free tag, free throw line. Go be triple team there. Scapa's going to drive baseline, pick it up, swings it out to Reimolds. Bartlett going to fire up a left wing 3 short. And trying to save it is going to be Chase Bickerman, but he'll step on the end line. It'll go to BPC. Ruffin Thomas with it, going to try to go to Palm, has it stolen away by Reimolds. Stolen right back by Ruffin Thomas. Escapa going to go back, shot no. Put back by Shin is up and good. Cam Shin with 5, 12, 16, 12 lead now for Rushville Industry. 4-point lead, 6.5 to play first half. Scappa inside to Bickerman. Bickerman up, shot no. Adler with a rebound. Ruffin Thomas going to push, hand off Shin, right wing 3, a little short rebound to Carter Freitag and Rushville Industry. Hill outlet to Bartlett, now to Reimolds. Reimolds going to drive in, scoop one up, and Shin there for the miss and the rebound for BPC. Here comes the Spartans. Griffiths 3 near corner, in and out, no good. Palm with a rebound. Ruffin Thomas going to fire up a 3 off, no good. Rebound tapped around, controlled by BPC. Adler going to step back a 3, a little short. And the ball finally controlled by Freitag, and we're going to get a foul on Shin. Cam Shin second, team's first. Jackson Spencer into the ball game again for Rushville Industry. Also number 3, Kenton Ruth, and number 5, Caden Flowers into the ball game for the first time, the junior for Rushville Industry. Ruth with it, now on top to Flowers. Right side, Freitag, cross court, Ruth. Ruth's going to pop one from about 6 feet away. Getting Ruth, he's got his first 2 here in the varsity contest. Had a big night with 25 in the JV game. And a 6-point lead for the Rockets at 18-16. Palm far corner for BPC. Cross court, tried to go to Adler, and it's going to be stole away. Here comes Freitag. He's going to cut through the defense. Right side, kicks it. Nope, he's going to go up with it and score. Carter Freitag with 2 more. 8-point lead now for the Rockets at 20-12. Just past the 5-minute mark here in quarter number 2. Adler, Griffiths, jumper, a little short rebound, loose on the floor, picked up by Palm, gets it over to Shin. Shin going to drive baseline, float one up and in. Cam Shin now with 7, 6-point lead for Rushville Industry at 20-14, 4:25 to go. Flowers with it, now to Freitag. Flowers, far corner, fires up a 3, in and out, and back in for the Sports Corner 3. Caden Flowers, his first 3. Sports Corner 3, and a 9-point lead at 23-14 for the Rockets. Down halfway through quarter number 2, 4 minutes to go. Shin with it, left wing 3, up, in and out, no good. Ruffin Thomas going to drive in and going to be whistled for a travel. Flowers with it, left wing for the Rockets, on top to Ruth. Back to Flowers. Flowers going to drive and tried to dump it down to Spencer and stole away by Braylon Griffiths for BPC on the move. He's going to drive and have it poked away by Ruth. And we're going to get a reach in on Ruffin Thomas, and that's going to be number 3 on the senior for BPC. Team foul number 2. Freitag goes near side to Flowers. He's going to fire up another 3. This one, rebound down to Shin. Outlets to Ruffin Thomas. Tried to go to Palm. Stolen away by Freitag. Freitag's going to hand off. Flowers near corner. Picks up the dribble, goes into Scappa. Now to Ruth, back to Scappa. And we're going to get a reach in on Shin. And that's 3 on Cam Shin for BPC. 3rd team foul on BPC here in quarter number 2. Dylan King going to check in for Ruffin Thomas for BPC. Thomas Anderson in for Shin. Carter Freitag, the junior, to inbounds for for Rushville Industry. Again, chat us up. Let us know where you're tuned into here on this Friday evening. Chris Rankhauser and Adam Hulett as free tag three up from the near corner is up and good for the Sports Corner three. 5 in the quarter, 26-14 lead for Rushville Industry. Under 3 to play at 2:55 and counting. Right side to King. Near corner, Anderson. Inside they go to King. King going to be triple teamed and lose the handle. And Rushville Industry and Scapa out with the basketball for Rushville Industry. Over to Ruth, left side. And we're going to get double dribble on Kenton Ruth for Rushville Industry. 2:40 to play first half, 26-14, 12-point lead for Rushville Industry. Adler with it to Griffiths in the far corner. Now on top, Palm, right side to Anderson. Anderson's going to swing it back around. Near corner, King. Cross court to Adler. Jump pass over to Griffiths. 3 a little too long. And rebound down to Flowers and Rushville Industry. 2:10 to play. And Griffith's going to be whistled for a foul for BPC. Team's fourth. Again, no fouls on Rushville Industry. Again, as we are down to 2:11 to play here in the quarter. Fourth on BPC. Flowers with it. Cross to Escapa. Now to Ruth. Back to Ruth. Ruth's going to pop a 3 and hit. Sports Corner 3 for Kenton Ruth. He's got 5 in the quarter. 15-point lead now for Rushville Industry at 29-14. BPC with just 4 points here in the second quarter thus far. Palm, a 3 from the far corner off the back iron, no good. Rebound off of free tag out of bounds. It'll stay with BPC. Anderson now to Griffiths. Down to 90 seconds to play. Palm in the near corner, swinging around to Adler, left wing. Back on top. Braylon Griffiths floats one up and in. Griffiths with 4, 29-16 lead. Back to a 13-point lead. Ruth, a wide open 3 from right in the near corner. And that's another Sports Corner 3 for Ruth. 32-16, a 16-point advantage now for Rushville Industry. Full timeout taken by BPC. We'll be back in just a moment. This is TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
I'm Lindsay Schaefer. I'm a physical therapist specializing in pelvic floor physical therapy here at McDonough District Hospital Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation. Young women, a lot of them have pelvic pain. They don't realize that it's something that they don't have to live with anymore. It's very common for people to have urinary leakage. And I always say it's common, but it's not normal. It's not something you need to live with. I also focus on hip pain, back pain. It's all kind of connected. Any age really can benefit from it.
Back here at Bushnell-Prairie City High School, brought to you by Raritan State Bank. Bushnell branch located at 360 South Green Street in Bushnell. They offer full-service banking and loan services for all your banking needs. Come visit the bank. Friendly service. Call them at 309-772-2345. Good luck, Spartans. Raritan State Bank is an equal housing lender and member FDIC. Reimold's back for Rushville Industry. Down to a minute 12 to go. Spartan basketball out of the timeout. Be Connor Palm to inbounds for BPC. Braylon Griffiths brings it up across midcourt, swings it around to Adler. Now to King, near corner to Anderson. Right wing, King. Over to Adler, quickly over to Griffiths. Anderson, right wing now to... Now Griffiths, a 3 out of the near corner. King there for the rebound. Nice job by King, up strong, no on the shot. And Escapa with the rebound for Rushville Industry, number 21. Cross court to Ruth. Far corner, Reimold's 3 in and out, no good. King with the rebound for BPC, down to 30 seconds to play. Right wing to Griffiths, near corner to Anderson. Griffiths, right side. Picks up the dribble, needs some help, goes into Adler. Anderson's going to fire up a 3, a little long rebound to Ruth for Russell Industry. Down to 10 seconds to play. Ruth going to drive in up over Anderson. No foul. Shot no good. Rebound to King. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2. King going to fire one up off the iron. No good at the half. 32-16 in favor of Russell Industry. So 32-16 here at the half in favor of Russell Industry. We'll step aside. We'll be back with the second half and some updated stats in just a moment. This is TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH.
Thank you for watching TSSR Game Time Live presented by McDonough District Hospital. We're at halftime. Our guest, Bill Corbin, MDH Vice President and Chief Human Resources Officer. Thanks for joining us, Bill.
Thanks, Pat.
Well, we want to start off by asking about recruitment because I think that one of the first things you think about when it comes to human resources is recruitment. A lot of challenges in healthcare this day and age, especially in rural areas. What are some of the challenges that you see when it comes to recruitment to MDH?
I would say, yes, there's definitely a challenge with that. We have competition within about an hour from here or so, and it is a matter of kind of competing for the right talent. And we work directly with Western Illinois, Spoon River College. Nursing is an area that we have the greatest need, and so we partner with them and have been pretty successful recently with them.
We talked about the challenges, but I think when you get people here, you bring them on a tour of the facility, they get to know the Macomb area, that could be one of the selling points because I think you can really go and sell them on the quality of life and the culture here at MDH.
Absolutely. When they get here, they can walk through the building, walk through the hospital, see our overall layout of things, and they really, being that we've been here since 1958, they say this is a beautiful building. It's well kept. Obviously, looking at Macomb, looking at the school system and so forth, that's definitely a selling point. And so, small town community that they get that, they enjoy it. So it's been very successful that way.
2025 been a busy year for you. Looking at a recap of 25, let's start with your office because you've had some changes in your human resources from a staffing standpoint. Share some of those details.
Yes, we had, for about the 5 years that I've been here, a little over 5 years, we had a pretty consistent team, have a wonderful team. I have 3 other individuals within the department. One of those decided to take another opportunity that was closer to home. Totally understand that. Happy for her. What it allowed me to do was to promote our HR specialist, that was Stephanie Beal, into our recruiter role. More recently, we promoted Toby Ritchie into the Director of Recruitment and Employee Services. And then we had an internal transfer. Darian Miller came in, and now she's our HR specialist. And so, once again, having an amazing team. They're there to support our employees, who are our internal customers, and they do an amazing job.
Besides recruitment, what are some of the other areas that you and your staff focus on when it comes to human resources?
We focus on, obviously, benefits. That's a big one. Compensation is another. Employee relations, we have individuals, employees who will come down, ask questions. Hey, I'm dealing with this, ask guidance. We're there for our leaders as well from an employee relations standpoint as well.
Now, you actually went and got some additional education. Share some of the additional certification, really the certification that you received in 2025.
Thanks. Yes. So in 2025, I sat down and went for a certification. It was the SHRM, which is Society for Human Resources Management. It was the Senior Certified Professional Certification. I received that. It took me a long time, about 6 months of studying for it. Took the test. It was about a 3-hour test, and found out right after submitting my results that I had passed. So I was very pleased with that.
That's got to make all that hard work that you did over those 6 months. Just a big sigh of relief. And
Oh, absolutely. I've never have been a great test taker, so when I passed it, I was very pleased with it. Yes.
I was going to try and quiz you. Can you say that title and that certification 10 times real fast? That's a mouthful.
No, I could not.
What makes working in human resources so much fun?
I get to deal with not only leaders, I get to deal with employees, get to provide a lot of just guidance, listening. Once again, I have an amazing team. We all work so well together. We actually have an office in the basement. They continue to say, hey, we like to be able to get where we have windows, but the type of work that we do, we're able to kind of talk through the hallway and so forth, whereas if we were in a different location, we couldn't do that. So,
outside of the office, what are some fun things?
I enjoy golfing. You and I play golf now and then. Sometimes we're good, sometimes we're not. I like to spend time with my family. I have 3 adult children. My wife and I have been married for 32 years now. So anytime that I have, like to spend time with them.
Well, as we said, a lot going on in 2025. I know 2026, bright future ahead here at MDH.
Absolutely, I agree.
Bill, I want to thank you for joining us at halftime today.
Thank you, Pat. Thank you.
All right. Bill Corbin, Vice President, Chief Human Resources Officer at McDonough District Hospital. We'll take a timeout, and we come back at second half action. You're watching TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
My philosophy in pediatrics is definitely prevention, early intervention, and advocacy. Being an advocate for my patients is one of the main reasons why I got into pediatrics in the first place. I like working close with families and being able to empower moms, especially first-time moms, or empower any caregiver. MDH Peds gives that family-centered care. My name is Leilani Segura, and I am a pediatrician at McDonough District Hospital.
The KitchenAid fan-enabled Pro Dry system combines a heating element and fan for optimal drying performance. It circulates hot air around dishes to give them a thorough dry. Choose the extended Pro Dry option to add an extra 15 minutes of heated drying for loads that need it. Dishes come out dry and sparkling, ready for more enjoying.
Back here at Bushnell-Prairie City High School, we're giving you a shot of the BPC pep band playing down to our right. Good to have them here for the first time this year as the Rockets from Russell Industry back to the floor here. 32-16 in favor of Russell Industry. As running down the scoring summary, Carter Freitag with 15 in the first half for Russell Industry. Kenton Ruth off the bench with 8. All those coming in the second quarter. Looks like 3 points for Jagger Bartlett, 3 for Caden Flowers, 2 for Ryan Reimolds, and a free throw for Chase Bickerman. For BPC, they're paced by the 7 points of Cam Shin, 4 for Braylon Griffiths, 3 for Connor Palm, and 2 for Darren Ruffin-Thomas. Foul-wise, pretty heavy in favor of BPC. Only 1 foul by my count for Russell Industry in that first half. (13-1) on fouls in favor of BPC. As we're down to about a minute 50 to go, we'll give you a chance to step aside here just for a second, have you tune in and listen to the BPC pep band here at Bushnell-Prairie City High School. And we're going to step aside. We'll get a couple of commercials in and be back with the second half in just a moment. This is TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
My name is Kelsey Cunningham. I'm a nurse practitioner with the cardiology department here at McDonough District Hospital. Cardiology is like a big puzzle. A lot of things can be traced back to the heart, and to to see somebody in your office at the beginning of the process really down on themselves and, not feeling like their best self. And I think in their mind, never really thinking that they're going to recover from that, to fast forward 6 months where they're back doing things they once did. It's the ultimate goal, and I love to see it happen.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
Back here at Bushnell-Prairie City High School at the half, 32-16 in favor of Rushville Industry. It will be Rocket basketball to start the third quarter. Rushville Industry going to come out with their starting five: Carter Freitag, Rylan Reimolds, Jagger Bartlett, Jackson Spencer, and Chase Bickerman. For BPC, Shin, Adler, Griffiths, Palm, and Ruffin Thomas. Reimolds with it. Now right side, Freitag. Inside, free throw line. Now kick out, Freitag three, off, no good. Follows up his own shot well and gets the rebound for Rushville Industry. Going to go off the hands of Shin, out of bounds. We'll stay with the Rockets with 7:40 to play here in quarter number 3. Spencer going to fire up a sports corner three and hit. Jackson Spencer, his first points of the night. And a 35-16 lead for Rushville Industry as we hit the third quarter. Now stolen away by Reimolds. Shot up and good. Rylan Reimolds, 5-0 run to start the quarter, 37-16 in favor of Rushville Industry. Timeout BPC. 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. Farmers and Merchants State Bank of Bushnell, for over 100 years. Farmers and Merchants State Bank of Bushnell has been servicing the local community's needs for personal and business banking, as well as home and agricultural lending. And don't forget its trust department. Stop by the main branch at 484 East Main Street or their drive-up facility on Cole Street to learn more. Farmers and Merchants is a member FDIC and equal housing lender. Also brought to you by Western Illinois University. Leathernecks don't just blend in because purple stands out. At WIU, there's limitless potential with campuses in Macomb, Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a Leatherneck and get an education that stands out. Spartan basketball out of the timeout, 37-16 in favor of Rushville Industry. Ruffin Thomas, right side to Shin. Adler now near corner to Palm. Left side, Adler, Palm in the near corner again. Looks like a little zone near steal by Reimold. Shin going to drive in, free throw line. Gets Freitag airborne momentarily there. Ruffin Thomas with it now, left side. Palm going to drive baseline, left side, kick out to Adler. Shin able to track down a loose ball. Wasn't sure if it was going to Shin or Ruffin Thomas. Griffiths with it, far corner. Ruffin Thomas, now Adler, 6.5 to play. Adler, near corner, Palm going to fire up a three off, no good. Freitag there for the rebound for Rushville Industry. He'll picks it up. Bartlett with it now. Inside free throw line, Spencer swing around to Reimolds. Good ball movement by Rushville Industry. Around the perimeter, Freitag with it, inside Spencer. Bartlett three is going to be short. Rebound put back up and sits on the back of the rim by Bickerman. And tap out Adler with it for BPC. Gets it over to Palm. Now to Shin. Right side, Ruffin Thomas going to drive baseline. Cut off there by Rushville Industry and Bickerman. Griffiths near corner. He'll drive in. A little hop step. Gets airborne. Gets it out to Shin. Far corner. Palm going to fire up a three. It's off short and off the front of the iron. Freitag for the rebound for Rushville Industry. Going to kick it out. Bartlett inside. They're going to try to go to Bickerman. Going to be stolen away by Shin. and controlled by BPC and Ruffin Thomas. And then we're going to get a reach-in foul on Rushville Industry. Going to go on Rylan Reimolds, his first, team's first. Only the second team foul by my count on Rushville Industry. Dylan King going to check into the ballgame for BPC. As Adler going to check out, maybe shaking up a little bit. Palm with it, far side. Ruffin Thomas, Griffiths, left wing. Griffiths going to fire up a three from the left wing and hit it, rattle it down. Braylon Griffiths, the sports corner three. He's got 7. And BPC back to 37-19. Free tag, left side, cross court to Bartlett. Bartlett's going to lose it momentarily, gets it back to Spencer, free throw line. Extended, just about a foot behind the free throw line for Jackson Spencer. He's got 5 in the quarter, 5 in the game, back to a 20-point lead at 39-29, or 39-19, my apologies. 4.5 to play. Palm, far corner three, in and out, no good. Bartlett there for the rebound. Going to have it poked away by Shin. Shin's going to lay it up and in from the left side. Cam Shin with 9. 39-21 in favor of Rushville Industry. Bartlett has it poked away. King able to come up with the loose ball for BPC. Tries to go over to Ruffin Thomas. Going to go out of bounds off of Rushville Industry. Will stay with BPC as Kenton Ruth checks into the ball game for Bartlett for Rushville Industry. Braylon Griffiths to inbound for the Spartans. Gets into Ruffin Thomas. Back to Griffiths. Right wing. Down to 4 minutes to play. Halfway through the quarter. 18-point lead for Rushville Industry. Griffiths going to fire up another three. This one in and out. No good. Free tag there for the rebound, number 2 for Rushville Industry. He'll push it down the floor to Reimolds. Back to free tag. Free tag's going to drive in. Lost the handle. Was going to have it poked away by Shin out of bounds. It'll stay with Rushville Industry. Free tag to inbound. Free tag with it. Cross court to Ruth. Ruth going to drive baseline. Little floater up and good. Count it, and a foul as he's checked into the cheerleaders. And the basket's going to count. Dylan King, the foul, his third. Ruth now with 10 points in the contest. 41-21. Free throw off, no good. Griffiths there for the rebound for BPC. 3:20 to play. Ruffin Thomas left side with it for BPC. Goes into Shin. Out to Palm. Round to Ruffin Thomas. Back to Palm. Palm's going to fire up a three from the left wing. In and out. No good. And Spencer there for the rebound for Rushville Industrial. Hand off to Carter. Free tag. Spencer free throw line. Kicks out to Ruth. Right side. Bounce back to Spencer. Swinging around. Reimolds now with it left side. Back to free tag, under 3 to play, 2:50 go. Spencer inside, bounce pass to Bickerman, lost the handle and got it back, but going to be whistled for the travel. Ball to BPC. Ian Escapa into the ball game for the first time in the second half for Rushville Industry, number 21. Escapa, 6'1" senior. Griffith's going to fire up a long three. Hits the front iron, no good. Free tag out with a rebound. He's going to run, right hand layup. Lost the handle of it going up. And here comes BPC. Palm down to Griffiths. Griffith's going to, thought about it. It's going to step back three off short. Rebound to Spencer and Rushville Industry. Down to 2:15 to play. Reimolds, Ruth near corner. Back to Reimolds. He'll go around, swinging around to Escapa. Far corner now to Free Tag. Free Tag's going to drive in, float it up and in with the right hand. Carter Free Tag now with 17, 43-21 lead for Rushville Industry. As we're under 2 to play here in the third quarter. Griffiths far corner with it for BPC. Going to drive baseline. Going to try to throw it off of Reimolds. And here comes the Rushville Industry. Spencer shot up. No good. Free tag put back. No. Rebound out of bounds. It'll go to BPC. Number 5, Caden Flowers into the ball game for Reimolds for Rushville Industry. King to inbounds for BPC. And the shot by BPC, no good. Ruth able to get it. Now stolen back by Palm. Gets it across court to Griffiths. Griffiths a little stutter step. Floater drops for Braylon Griffiths. He's got 9. 43-23. Back to 20-point advantage. Flowers with it. The Spartan logo. Down to a minute 5 to go. Right side or left side to Flowers. Back to free tag. Free tag's going to drive on Griffiths. We're going to get an offensive foul on Rushville Industry. Jackson Spencer, his second, team second. Number 10, 6'4" junior Eli Ayers into the ball game for the first time. Down to 50 seconds to go. Ruffin Thomas, far corner to Griffiths. Now Ruffin Thomas, right side, going to drive in, kicks out. Thought about a 3 from the near corner. Out to Shin. Far corner, Griffiths going to line up a 3. This one off a little too strong. And Ruth for the rebound for for Rushville Industry. Escapa down to Flowers. Flowers going to go up over King, blocked by King. And we're going to get a foul on BPC. It's going to be the 4th on Dylan King. Team second to the line. Caden Flowers to the line for 2. First one up and is good. He's got 4. Anderson in for BPC for King. 44-23 lead for Rushville Industry. One more, and this one in and out, no good. Shin with a rebound, down to 28 to play. Third quarter, Ruffin Thomas. Hands off Shin. Shin's going to line up a 3. In and out and back in again off the glass for the Sports Corner 3. 12 points for Cam Shin, 44-26. Down to 10 seconds to go. Escapa to Flowers. Flowers going to be left alone, and he'll pop a 3 off. No good. Right side. Ayers there for the rebound. Put back up and in. Eli Ayers at the buzzer. 46-26 in favor of Rushville Industry. We'll be back with the fourth quarter in just a moment. This is TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
I'm Lindsay Schaefer. I'm a physical therapist specializing in pelvic floor physical therapy here at McDonough District Hospital Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation. Young women, a lot of them have pelvic pain. They don't realize that it's something that they don't have to live with anymore. It's very common for people to have urinary leakage. And I always say it's common, but it's not normal. It's not something you need to live with. I also focus on hip pain, back pain. It's all kind of connected. Any age really can benefit from it.
Back here at Bushnell-Prairie City High School as we're set for fourth quarter action between Rushville Industry and BPC. Chris Frankhauser and Adam Hulett here courtside at BPC High School. We're brought to you by Community News Brief. For all your local news, subscribe to Community News Brief. And don't forget, you can get single copies of the Community News Brief at select locations in Bushnell, Colchester, and Blandonsville. Also brought to you by Midwest Ice. Do you need ice for your upcoming event? Look no further. Midwest Ice has you covered. Midwest Ice is Central Illinois' newest ice delivery service. They deliver ice directly to your event. Call Blaine Rents at 309-351-8192 for a quote today. Spartan basketball as we start quarter number 4. As we see Ruffin Thomas now with the basketball, and he's going to be fouled by Flowers. That'll be his first and team's first. Palm with it, far corner. Swing around to Malta in the ball game. Number 42, John Malta. For the first time at the varsity level, a nice game in double figures at the JV contest. Led BPC with 15, a 3 up and good. Cam Shin. Sports Corner 3, 46-29. Ruth with it now to Escapa. Off the screen by Ayers. Escapa going to lose it out of bounds. It'll be a BPC basketball. Ruffin Thomas with it for BPC. Shin thought about a 3. Gets it to Palm in the far corner. Griffiths near corner. Drives, spin move, and going to be whistled for a travel. And ball to Rushville Industry. $7:09 to play. 46-29 lead for Rushville Industry. Bartlett now to Ruth. Inside, they're going to go to Ayers, and Malta going to be fouled or called for the foul, his second on a reach-in, and that will be team foul number 1 on BPC. Flowers with it for Rushville Industry. Stolen away by Griffiths momentarily and tracked down by Flowers in the backcourt. He'll get it across. Kick out Ruth. Going to fire up a 3. A little short. Good box out by Ruffin Thomas. And Ruth going to be whistled for the foul. His first, team second. Into the ball game for Rushville Industry, number 23, Rylan Reimolds. And number 2, Carter Freetag, as Escapa and Ruth check out. 6:35 to play here in the contest. 46-29 lead for Rushville Industry. Shin with it, far corner. Gets it to Palm, now on top to Ruffin Thomas Malta. Malta's going to fire up a 3. It's going to be short. Rebound down to Flowers and Rushville Industry. Here come the Rockets. Over to Reimolds. Reimolds kicks out to Bartlett. 6:08 to play. Reimolds going to circle around. Shot up, no good. Shin with a rebound for BPC. He's going to outlet down to Ruffin Thomas. Ruffin Thomas going to fire up a 3 and hit. Sports Corner 3 for Ruffin Thomas. He's got 5. And down to a 14-point advantage, 46-32. Freetag up and good. Carter Freetag with a Sports Corner 3. 49-32 in favor of Rushville Industry. 5:40 to play in the contest. Ruffin Thomas back to Shin now, right side. Griffiths far corner. Malta. Near corner, Palm. Malta around to Griffiths, back out at the Spartan logo. Down to 5:15 to go. Palm near corner. Spartans moving around the perimeter well. Nice pass to Griffiths. Going to hand off to Ruffin Thomas. He's going to drive in, kick out 3 by Palm. Up, in and out, no good. Rebound to Freetag and Rushville Industry. Flowers going to have it poked away and stolen away by Griffiths. He'll outlet down to Ruffin Thomas. Ruffin Thomas head fake shot, no, blocked by Reimolds as Ruffin Thomas throws it up over the basket, and it'll go back to Rushville Industry. .445 to play. Reimolds with it for Rushville Industry. He's going to go left side off the screen now by Ayers, and we're going to get a moving screen on Eli Ayers. His first, team's third. Dylan King into the ball game for John Malta for BPC. 4.5 to go. Palm 3 from the near corner off, no good. Ruffin Thomas in for the rebound. Shot up, lays on the back rim, but won't drop, and Ruffin Thomas to the line for 2. Fourth team foul on Russell Industry. Ruffin Thomas up and good on the first. Gives him 6 in the contest, 49-33. Bickerman back for Russell Industry. Ruffin Thomas with one more. This one up, and this one is good. 7 points for Ruffin Thomas. 49-36. Free tag for 2 more. 51-34. Ruffin Thomas going to fire one up. No. Free tag high for the rebound for Russell Industry. 51-34, down to 4:10 to play. Free tag will hand off to Reimolds. Bounce pass. They tried to go to free tag, and Griffith's there to intercept for BPC as we're past the halfway mark. 3:55 and counting. Fourth quarter, 51-34 in favor of the Rockets. Griffith's going to lose the handle. Got it back. He's going to throw it off. Spencer out of bounds. It'll stay with BPC with 3:47 to play. Shin with it, far corner now on top to Ruffin Thomas. Ruffin Thomas going to drive in, floats one up, no. Free tag there for the rebound as King hits the deck hard. Bartlett up to free tag. He'll set up, 3.5 to play. And we're going to get a foul out front on Griffiths. His second, team's third. My apologies, that's only the second on BPC. Reimolds with it, 3:25 to go, picked up by Ruffin Thomas. Reimolds kick out, free tag, going to fire up a 3 from the far corner and hit. Sports corner 3 for Carter free tag, 8 in the quarter. 25 by my count in the contest. Shin's 3 up, no good. Rebound out to BPC. Ruffin Thomas with it, 54-34. Down under 3 to play, 2:55 to go. Griffiths with it far side, spins, baseline, shot up, no, got contact, no foul. The ball out of bounds will go, stay with BPC. Shin with it, now to Ruffin Thomas. Ruffin Thomas going to drive, baseline, foul on the play. He'll go to the line for 2. Jager Bartlett whistle for the foul. His first, team's 5th. Ruffin Thomas to the line for 2. In and out on the first. He'll have one more, 2:43 to play. Second one up and good, 1-2 for Ruffin Thomas. 6 in the quarter, 8 in the contest, 54-35. Free tag, straight on 3, up and is wide right, airballs it, and we're going to get a foul inside as Bickerman went up for the shot, and a foul going to be whistled on Dylan King, I believe, and that will be his 5th. Dylan will foul out in the varsity game with no points as number 22, Reese Kleinitz, in the ball game for BPC. Bickerman to the line for 2. 2:28 to play here in the fourth. First one up, no good by Bickerman. Going to get a line change to Russell Industry. Ruth, Flowers, Ayers, number 11, Luke Jennings, and number 5, Caden Flowers in for Russell Industry. Bickerman, second, no good. Ayers there for the rebound, put back, no. He'll go to the line for 2. Luke Jennings going to check into the ball game for Russell Industry after the first free throw from Eli Ayers. Ayers with 2 points in the contest. 2:26 to play now. First one up. First one in and out, no good, as here comes number 4, Trevor Perry, into the ball game. Said Luke Jennings already in the ballgame. My apologies. So Perry in the ballgame. Ayers with one more. Second one off, no good. Perry there for the rebound. Has it poked away by Shin and controlled by Griffiths and BPC. 54-35. Griffiths going to drive the lane. Shot no, but it'll go to the line for two. Flowers whistled for the foul, his second. Griffiths to the line for two. He's got 9 points in the contest. As the first one a little too strong off the back iron. Griffiths with one more, and this one is good. That puts him in double figures with 10. He'll check out. Anderson in for BPC. 54-36, 2:15 to play. Again, don't forget, coming up tomorrow, 11 o'clock tip-off, girls basketball will have a single game here for the BPC girls. First time we'll get to see them here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Stolen away by BPC on the errant pass. Ruffin Thomas will push it. 2 minutes to go. Palm, three, near corner, short. And Perry there for the rebound. Gets it over to Flowers for Rushell Industry. Down to a minute 50 to go. Flowers going to stop and pop a three. No good. Rebound by Ayers up. No good. Miss again. And Anderson with a rebound for BPC. Ruffin Thomas, cross court Palm. Palm going to step back, hit a three. It's short. Rebound loose and controlled by Rushell Industry. Nope, tie up between Jennings and Palm. And it'll go to Rushell Industry. Shin will check out. John Malda back into the ball game for BPC. Down to 91 seconds to play. 54-36. And we're going to get a travel on Rushell Industry, so BPC basketball. Kleindienst inbounds to Ruffin Thomas for BPC. And stolen away by Ruth and Rushell Industry. Stolen back away nearly by Ruffin Thomas. Out of bounds. It'll stay with Rushell Industry. Flowers with it. Poked away by BPC. Ruffin Thomas going to get it from Kleindienst. Layup up, no. And we're going to late whistle as Ruffin Thomas going to go to the line. I believe Eli Ayers is going to be whistled for the foul. Ruffin Thomas to the line, 4-2. First one too strong off the back iron. He'll have one more. 8 points for Ruffin Thomas on the night. Make it 9 as he hits the second. 54-37. Down to 50 seconds to play. Inside to Perry. And a jump ball will go to BPC. 45.2 seconds to play. Kleindienst going to bounce it in to Ruffin Thomas. Again, girls basketball here tomorrow. Single game, 11 o'clock start on TSSR Game Time Live. Circus shot up and good by Ruffin Thomas. 54-39. Down to 25 seconds. Ruth with it for Rushell Industry. Rockets going to pick up their first win. Rainmaker three by Jennings. No good. Rebound loose. Jennings is going to get it back. Gets it over to Ayers. And it's going to be an over and back on Rushell Industry. 12.7 seconds to play. Malda hits it into Ruffin Thomas. We're down to 10 seconds to go. Palm with it. Kleindienst near corner. Palm now to Ruffin Thomas, down to 5. Malda's going to fire up a three off, no good. Rebound to Perry, and that will do it. 54-39, the final score. Rushell Industry picking up win number 1 on the season. We'll be back with the JoJo's Gaming Parlor postgame show in just a moment. This is TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
Every McDonough District Hospital sports medicine and rehabilitation patient receives one-on-one appointment times with a licensed staff member. They develop a personalized recovery and treatment plan to turn your setback into a comeback. We offer physical and occupational therapy, vestibular rehabilitation, speech-language pathology, cardiac and pulmonary rehabilitation, dry needling, and pelvic floor therapy. MDH, your community physical therapy partner, growing our legacy one patient at a time.
The KitchenAid fan-enabled Pro-Dry system combines a heating element and fan for optimal drying performance. It circulates hot air around dishes to give them a thorough dry. Choose the extended Pro-Dry option to add an extra 15 minutes of heated drying for loads that need it. Dishes come out dry and sparkling, ready for more enjoying.
It's hard to stop a train.
The KitchenAid fan-enabled Pro-Dry system combines a heating element and fan for optimal drying performance. It circulates hot air around dishes to give them a thorough dry. Choose the extended Pro-Dry option to add an extra 15 minutes of heated drying for loads that need it. Dishes come out dry and sparkling, ready for more enjoying.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there is limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
Back here at Bushnell-Prairie City High School, final score 54-39 in favor of Rushville Industry. Thanks for tuning in to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH and the JoJo's Gaming Parlor post-game show. JoJo's Gaming Parlor offers the best gaming experience in the McDonough County area. Stop in for a cold drink and a chance to take home a nice wad of cash while you're at it. Also on game nights, check out the TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH Events Live on the big screen. Come join your friends at JoJo's, located at 776 North Pole Street in Bushnell. Cheer the Spartans on to victory. Running down the scoring summaries, we'll wait and see if we get a chance to talk to Coach Curry or not after this one tonight. 25 points for Carter Freitag, 10 for Trevor Perry, 5 for Jackson Spencer, 4 for Ryan Reimolds, 4 for Caden Flowers, 3 for Jagger Bartlett, 2 for Eli Ayers, and a free throw for Chase Bickerman. For BPC, they put 3 in double figures, 15 for Cam Shin, 11 for Darren Ruffin-Thomas, and 10 for Waylon Griffiths. Outside of those 3, just 3 points for Connor Palm tonight as Rushville Industry gets the win 54-39. Again, girls basketball coming up tomorrow, 11 o'clock here at BPC High School, as we'll get our first chance to see Coach Zeringer and the girls squad at home and a single game tomorrow. Again, 11 o'clock start here at Bushnell-Prairie City High School. The Lady Bombers will be in town Monday night to take on BPC here. We'll have the JV and Varsity contests for those. I believe that will be a 2-game night, not just a one on Monday night, with the Macomb Lady Bombers in town for the tip-off Monday night. Again, 54-39 in favor of Rushville Industry. The JoJo's Gaming Parlor post-game show. They offer the best gaming experience in the McDonough County area. Stop in for a cold drink and a chance to take home a nice wad of cash while you're at it. Also on game nights, check out the TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH Events Live on the big screen. Come join your friends at JoJo's, located at 776 North Cole Street in Bushnell, and cheer the Spartans on to victory. We'll do this. We'll step aside, get a few more commercials in, see if we see sign of Coach Curry out of the locker room or not, and if we'll get a chance to talk to him tonight or not. But we'll step aside and be right back here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
Every McDonough District Hospital sports medicine and rehabilitation patient receives one-on-one appointment times with a licensed staff member. They develop a personalized recovery and treatment plan to turn your setback into a comeback. We offer physical and occupational therapy, vestibular rehabilitation, speech-language pathology, cardiac and pulmonary rehabilitation, dry needling, and pelvic floor therapy. MDH, your community physical therapy partner, growing our legacy one patient at a time.
Over the years, we've told you about the benefits of choosing Spoon River College.
Affordable.
Transferable credit.
Career ready.
A culture where students feel like they belong.
Wow, that brings a tear to my eye. And while all these are true, there seems to be one thing that, well, sticks. So let's give the people what they want to see.
Enrollment is now open.
The MDH Community Pharmacy in Macomb is open 7 days a week, including extended hours on the weekdays for your convenience. Our team is available to answer questions about all your medications, and we offer free local home deliveries. Aetna, Blue Cross Blue Shield, Medicare, and most insurance plans are accepted. McDonough District Hospital, your community healthcare partner, growing our legacy one patient at a time.
The KitchenAid fan-enabled Pro Dry system combines a heating element and fan for optimal drying performance. It circulates hot air around dishes to give them a thorough dry. Choose the extended Pro Dry option to add an extra 15 minutes of heated drying for loads that need it. Dishes come out dry and sparkling, ready for more enjoying.
Back here on the JoJo's Gaming Parlay post-game show, Coach Curry joined us here tonight. Coach, you guys, I thought, kind of got off to a pretty good start and stayed with Rushville early on there in that first quarter, but just kind of ran out of some gas there. And they got on a roll, and that Mr. Freitag with 25 points for them. He got hot there in that second quarter.
Just looking at it, we got stats on the bench kind of actively while we're going, so we can look at it before or at halftime and after the game. They made shots we didn't down there.
Right.
I mean, we got really good looks, and if you look at kind of how we shot during the Spartan Tip-Off Classic,
right,
we didn't see a lot of good looks. We were kind of forcing some stuff. We were getting good looks that just didn't fall. I think we start making some more of those. We can make that thing closer, and that score could be a little different, but. Just got to keep putting those shots up. I kept telling them, you can't stop. Yeah. They're good shots.
You're not going to make any shots you don't take.
No, and that was they were frustrated, but we were getting good shots. And two, man, you couldn't give him any space. We had a couple defensive lapses where he made us pay for it, but I think we hung in there. I think shoot a little bit better. It's a lot closer game coming
right.
in.
Well, and according to Shelby Burgett last week, Freitag put up like 37 in some game against Riverton. So the kid can score, and he handles the ball so well for a kid that's 6'5", 6'6". But I thought I saw better ball patience with you guys tonight on offensive. Not so much trying to rush and kind of just create shots, but running the offense, working the ball around the perimeter, trying to get something to go open up inside. I thought I saw a huge mark improvement with that tonight.
Yeah, and that's, we don't have the shot clock yet.
Right.
So, I mean, we can spend some time and get good shots. And I think sometimes they look at the score and they think, I got to make something happen now, and that's when we start forcing shots. Right. So I think we're finally getting through to them like, hey, just be patient, swing the ball. We were much crisper with passes. You were starting to see them just play ball without us having just to say what to do.
Right.
And they were getting shots. I mean, just shots in. I mean, if we could count how many times the ball would lip in and lip out, I mean, that's the 15-point
right.
game.
It's like I bet I said that a half a dozen times or more tonight. But running down the score, and you guys do put three in double figures with Shin with 15, Griffiths with 10, and Ruffin Thomas with 11. But that's pretty much it. I think just a three-pointer from Connor Palm, according to my stats.
Yeah.
So good And typically, if you get a game where you get 3 guys in double figures, you're going to be fairly decent shape, but just not much else offensively tonight.
No, and that's why I keep telling Connor, like, not a lot of people have seen it yet. That kid is a lights-out shooter. It's just they just weren't falling tonight. And he's going to have one of these games where he might pop off,
4, 5, 6 in a row.
And it's just he's going to have that type of night. The rebounding battle in the first half, I was very happy. Normally we go in the locker room, we're getting out-rebounded 16-4. It was, I think, 15-13 in the first half. Now it got a little crazier in the second half. But things that we got better on was getting good shots, swinging the ball, and we were more competitive on rebounding today. Like, we got a little bit better. There was a time where I turned around on the bench. We were subbing kids in that got in foul trouble, and I just said, sophomore, freshman. And
Right. Well, and that's we saw that with football this year.
Yep.
So much, but you commented about the rebounding. Russell goes big, 6'5", 6'3", 6'4". We don't have anybody, too many guys with that size. So the fact that you guys were, to keep it that close, that's a positive, and that's got to be a key for you guys that the kids are getting in good rebounding positions for you guys.
Yeah.
Even though you're out height, you're getting in good position to get those rebounds.
It was much better today, and we've got Cam who's 6'2", but then sometimes he has to play. He's a 2, 3, 4 kind of guy,
right?
And he's kind of got to play the 5 first right now while we've got some guys out. But like Christian Graybill, who's a 6'3" junior, might be getting him back Thursday.
Good.
So
That'd
that is going to add some more volatility to our offense, and that'll be nice to have. That'll be nice to have that rebound and that scoring threat as well too.
Well, and that helps you out in a couple of ways because, like you said, Shin's not. He's a good perimeter player, but you've got him down now. That basically makes you probably better at 2 spots because it moves Shin back out to where he's better used to playing and puts Grable back in the post where that's where he's better at playing.
And that the other thing too is like Cam's never had to really play that 5, so now when he gets to get moved out, now he gets down there. It's not a lost territory. He knows he's got to spend some time down there, and that's what we want to do. Like, hey, it might not look the greatest every single night, but you're going to learn some stuff in these first 6 games.
And get you guys into spots where you guys get in some foul trouble. You've got some, I call them movable pieces, that you can put into different positions and not just, okay, he has to play a 5. Well, if you can get Shin down, get some experience at that 5 spot, if you guys need him, he can step down there, and as you guys continue in the season, and just kind of work off of that.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, Coach, appreciate you coming by tonight. Not the outcome we wanted, but some positive steps I saw tonight here, I thought, from what we saw during the Spartan Tip-Off Classic.
And I just told the boys, I think it's time for us. We've been in here at the gym 6 times. I think it's time for us to go on the road, maybe see what another gym looks like.
Right.
So,
well, Coach, we appreciate the time coming by here tonight, and enjoy the rest of the weekend. And, you guys will hit the road a little bit next week.
Yep.
And back here on Friday night, I believe, right? With a game with Rovo Williamsfield?
Yep, in Biggsville next week on the road, and then back here Friday night against Rovo Williamsfield.
All right, Coach Curry, we appreciate it. Thanks for coming by
Thanks
here
so much.
on the
Safe travels.
JoJo's Gaming Parlor post-game show here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. So, for my cameraman, Adam Hulett, Chris Rankhouse are going to say sign off for the night. We'll be back tomorrow with a single girls game at 11 o'clock. We'll have the tip here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH tomorrow morning. We hope you have a great evening and a great weekend, and we'll talk to you later. Take care.